Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I review some of the new stuff out from Colourpop. Well, at least they were new until Colourpop released a bunch of other new things. But I review the In-Nude-Endo palette and the Give It To Me Straight eyeshadow palette, give you kind of a first impression tutorial, as well as a new shade of their ultra matte lip. And yeah, this is the look that I came up with. It's like a soft, warm, smoky eye, and yeah, I have a lot of things to say about these products, and I found some gems. So if you want to see how I created this look, then keep on watching. So I got my base on and my eyebrows on, and we're ready to start playing with the makeup. This is the two new palettes from Colourpop. This is the In-Nude-Endo Pressed Powder Highlighter palette and their Give It To Me Straight eyeshadow palette. And these are, like, in my world, these are still new, but in the Colourpop world, these are like last week's news. I don't know any brand that comes out with like as many new things as Colourpop. They're like new all the time. So I'm gonna give you guys my first impressions and a little bit of a review on both of these. I also have actually the new Ultra Matte Lip. They came out with these, I feel like, pretty much at the same time as these, and I picked up one of the colors. I feel like this was the lightest, called Midnight Snack. So this is their Ultra Matte Lip, and I'm gonna try this one as well. But right now I think it's time to open up these and bring out the palettes. So first of all, I feel like this is the standard size for their palettes. Yes, it is. It's just a small, simple palette. I do wish this one would have come with a mirror, like my You Had Me at Hello. That's my like favorite one. I've used it multiple times. And these are the colors. Beautiful, warm. I feel like kind of a lot of red, a lot of purpley tones in these, and they're beautiful. And I actually have not planned a look at all. We're just gonna go for it. So I have already primed and like set my eyes, but I'm gonna start with, oh, by the way, little side note, I love that they now have the names right on the palettes, and it's no confusion, nothing. It's just like, I'm gonna use down right, and I'm gonna start applying that with a fluffy brush high up in my crease, and it's gonna be like my transition shade. So the first shade I just applied is now down, and I love it. I have nothing bad to say about it. I'm now gonna take Truth Hurts right down here in the corner, kind of a orangey shade. And I'm gonna do kind of the same thing, just deepen up the crease a little bit with the same fluffy brush. So I'm going in with a Frank right here. It's like a brown. Yes, it's like a brown. And I'm gonna apply this now further down towards the lash line. It's gonna go from like lighter to dark, I think. Just about adding the Frank color, just until you're like happy with the depth of the color, and then just blending and blending and blending. But now I'm gonna take Actually down here in the corner, which actually looks a little bit more cool toned, and this is the darkest color in the palette, so I want to try it. And I'm taking it on a more like dense packing brush like this, so I can like pack it close to my lash line and blend it out. I think we're pretty much done with the eyes for now. Sometimes I go in and make them a little bit deeper when I get like the lashes in place, the rest of the face, you know, all of that. But pretty much what I did for a long time was take the color Actually, which is the darkest shade in the palette, and I just smudge it across the lash line and like bring it up softly. So the deepest shade is at the lash line, and then it goes gradually lighter, but basically it's just like kind of a dark reddish warm tone smoky eye basically is what we got. So far, I'm really liking it. I think now that what I'm gonna do is take the color Matter of Fact, which is basically just a brow bone highlight. I'm so happy that I now have a Colourpop like brow bone highlight, because my You Had Me at Hello doesn't really have that. Oh, it is actually light enough for me. I'm happy about that. That's a stunning brow shade. I wonder if it has a little bit of a sheen. No, I think it's mostly matte. And I'm just gonna pop that on the other eye. This is gonna lift our brows a little bit and also like smooth any harsh edges right here. Now I'm gonna take the gold shade, the light shimmery gold right here next to that, called Upfront Beautiful Gold. That's gonna be like my inner corner highlight. I wonder if it's gonna be like crazy highlighty or just a soft gold. We'll see. Oh yeah, it is pretty crazy. No, but I think this is a stunning inner corner highlight. And this would also be so beautiful all over the lid. So now I'm just gonna pop on some mascara and some falsies. I actually have a new pair of falsies I've never tried. This is the Sweed lashes. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell. Sweed lashes, and this is in this style Ramina. So this is my first time actually trying anything from Sweed lashes. They're a Swedish brand if you have never heard of them. And yeah, I think it's gonna be fun to try out a little bit of Swedish lash supporting. It's now time to get started on the lower lash line, and I'm gonna take the same colors that I did on my lid. So I'm gonna start with down right on a quite large fluffy brush, and I'm gonna bring this quite low on the lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take the brown color Frank and also run that on the lower lash line. And then last but not least, I'm taking actually on a really thin, like a flat brush like this, so I can get really close to the lashes and like just pack it in there. I'm now using the viewfinder as my mirror. Like that. And the other eye. There we go, that's the eye look for now. I might go back to it later. You never know. But right now we're happy, and we're moving on to the In-Nude-Endo highlighting palette. So let's see, does these have the name? Yes, they do have the name also written underneath each shade. And when I look at it like this in the viewfinder, it looks so light and like pretty. But like in real life, I was a little bit shocked when I got it because the colors are quite dark. But at the same time, sometimes they do look darker in the palette than they do on your face. So I'm gonna have to play around with these a little bit more, but as of right now, I'm gonna take this shade and this shade. This is called Glad You Came, kind of a white highlighter, and the golden one is called On the Loose. And I'm using my Real Techniques setting brush. Hopefully this one works because I do have a highlighter. Ooh, it's kind of breaking apart from this brush. I do have a highlighter from Colourpop, their, what is it called? Flexitarian, the Super Shock highlighter, and this brush does not work with that. I feel like you just have to use your finger and kind of get the best result like this. And yeah, these are also quite powdery, but we'll see. I'm gonna just pop it on my cheek right now. It does feel like it's light enough, at least. I like that. And I'm gonna pop a little bit on top of my brow. Oh, I can see it in my mirror right here, so I think it's a little bit hard to pick it up in camera, but it is a beautiful highlight shade. That is the highlighter done. I feel like it's a gorgeous shade. Well, I mixed it, so the mixture is a gorgeous mixture. But yes, I'm happy that at least the two of these are light enough. And I mean, when you buy a palette, you kind of want it to work for like every kind of skin tone, you know? You don't want it to just be for light. So I do think that's a good thing actually, that there's some darker ones and some lighter ones, some kind of medium ones. So I'm loving that actually. But yeah, as soon as I have a darker skinned client, that would be fun to try out and like get use out of these other ones. But the only thing I must say, I'm a little bit sad that they are so crumbly, that like as soon as I dip my brush in here, the product itself kind of breaks apart. But as far as first impressions go, I'm really liking this palette and I can't wait to play around with it a little bit more. But let's set it with a little bit of facial spray and let it sink into my face. I want to try that as well. Yeah, I feel like that made it like a little bit more poppin'. Now for the last product in this little review, the new Colourpop matte shades. This is their ultra matte lips, so they're matte liquid lipsticks. I've actually never tried a matte, ultra matte lipstick from Colourpop. I'm not really for super matte colors because I have such dry lips, but I wanted to try them. Oh, and this is a gorgeous like nude shade. When I saw this, I was like, yes, they're bringing out a little bit more like nudes and like really pale colors. So I picked up the color Midnight Snack. Oh, you guys, I feel like this is like the start of a new love story for me. I love this shade. I feel like it's very hard for me to find like nude lipsticks because they kind of like just either they're too pinky, too rosy, too something, but this is a very pale nude and I'm loving it. So if you're really fair like me, you could absolutely give this a try, and it's a perfect nude. I'm really happy with it. So that is the finished look, and so far I'm just giving everything a big thumbs up. I feel like the highlighter palette is the thing that I cannot say that much about as of right now because I do need to try it out more, do need to see how the other shades are, but I really liked it. It's very highlighty. I tried 6 of the 12 shades and I loved all of them, so I have high hopes for the rest of the 6. And yeah, I am loving this one, but most of all, I'm loving this lip. I can't believe I would fall in love this much with just the lip. But it's, I don't know, I find it very hard to find nudes that I like, and this nude is spot on. And yeah, that is everything for this video. If you want me to do another video with the Kathleen Lights palette and you want me to do a look using this one, do let me know. Have another liquid lipstick that I'm excited to try. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already because I upload new videos every single Friday. Bye!